Yo, what is up guys? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. You are indeed watching Modern Warfare Remastered gameplay. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you again. I drop over 52.5 kills in this gameplay, so Optic Scumpers challenge is completed now in this game. And that is so funny how it happened. In terms of how this one happened specifically, it is probably going to be the silliest story in the world. At least it is to me to a certain extent. So about 2 nights ago, I started playing this game, and I'm like, I'm going to give this game a shot. I am going to learn patience through this game. Not necessarily patience to the point of camping or anything like that, like hardcore camping. No. I'm just going to learn patience. I'm going to learn this game. I'm going to give this game a fair shot. I know there's stuff to unlock that I absolutely like. I mean, if you have a game that's a COD game and there's guns to unlock, like lots of them, like there was in Infinite Warfare or whatnot, it's one of the things that gets me hooked. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give this game a fair shot. And I was always hearing about, you know, how ARs are good in this game, and they certainly are. But in this game, they just don't cater to my playstyle very well, and they allow you to be extremely passive. And this game overall is a more passive game. I remember watching an old video from XCal when he said that COD4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, COD 4 was basically a defensive game. And I quote, or should I say, I'm paraphrasing here, it basically rewards camping like it's nobody's business. But the thing is, with this game, I've learned that SMGs are really the difference maker for me. Basically what happened was I played the game, and about an hour, maybe an hour and a half later, give or take, I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. People that were head glitching all over the place in the weirdest spots were picking me off. Nobody was moving, or hardly anybody was moving. And even when I tried to play that way, it wasn't really that fun. And at the same time, it's like this, it just didn't feel right. So, and for me, strafe shooting is where it's at. Really, I love to strafe shoot, and so I slept on it, and I said, you know what, let me try SMGs. So the very next morning I tried SMGs, and lo and behold, the experience is literally like night and day with this game for me, because not only am I able to move faster to get from one side of the map to the other faster and flank better and all that kind of stuff, and the weapons have a pretty good rate of fire, especially up close as well, but the thing is that the strafe shooting is what made the difference for me. And because of that, and because of the way I learned to shoot, because I always like to use stock, and the only time I would really prefer not to use stock on an assault rifle is, for instance, like in Black Ops 1, where it's all pretty even and everybody's on the same playing field. And the same thing is true with this game as well, but simply because of the fact that the way this game is built and how the maps work and all that kind of other stuff, the strafe shooting really has made a difference for me, and it really helps get me out of hairy situations, and it allows me to play my style, which is more aggressive, obviously, against a passive player. I'm literally able to fight other people with my play style, which I'm glad, because it's something that I've always been able to do in every previous Call of Duty game. And in the back of my mind, the fact that I wasn't able to do it in this one kind of got to me in a sense, because once you reach a certain level in terms of what you're able to do in Call of Duty as a player, it's really a hard pill to swallow when a certain Call of Duty comes out after you've been playing Call of Duty for so many years. When a certain Call of Duty comes out, and all of a sudden you can't do what you're at least able to usually do. So with this game, that always got to me. But thankfully, though, I no longer have to worry about that, or it's no longer in the back of my head. There's no doubt anymore. So it was just that kind of adjustment I had to make, where I had to change the kind of weapon class that I use. So lo and behold, I am strictly an SMG player. But I will also have a few questions about COD 4 in this game, because those of you are more OG than I am. You've been playing since COD 4, the original COD 4, not this game, but since the original COD 4 on the 360, as well as maybe even before that. But I had a few questions to ask, okay, in terms of this game as well, because obviously this game is the one that I'm playing, and there are things that they've retained in this game from the original COD 4, but yet at the same time there are a few little changes from what I've noticed and from what I've read, because all my information, all my knowledge from COD 4 was basically from a combination of two things. Number one, Modern Warfare Remastered, from everything that I've seen, and number two, watching the original COD 4 videos from some of the OG YouTubers out there, players like XCal. Again, going back to them. So yeah, there's definitely been some changes here and there. And by the way, I wanna know firsthand from you guys, because I know that there are some of you that play this game religiously, or at least did play this game religiously. I would like to know. There's one assault rifle that I'm going for to unlock right now, which is the Lynx, I believe. It's called the Lynx. And I remember vaguely picking it up off the ground before I stopped playing this game, and I noticed that it strafed very similar to an SMG, like it had built-in stock or whatnot. And the Lynx is an assault rifle. And I was wondering if any of you could confirm or deny this. Please let me know down in the comment section, because I'm grinding this game in order to unlock weapons, and obviously I'm going to go for the full auto SMGs. There's like 2 of them. I know that there's one that's semi-auto, which has me scratching my head a little bit, and I'm not going to go for that one. I'm going to go for the 2 full auto SMGs, and I'm going to go for the Lynx assault rifle. So please let me know down in the comment section if that is true about the Lynx assault rifle. Does it indeed strafe, or am I going after the wrong assault rifle? Is there a different assault rifle that I should be going for? Please let me know. And is it true for the other assault rifles as well? Because for some reason I just remember the Lynx. So, and at the same time, I remember that I was working towards unlocking that gun after realizing that, because I noticed that I had 3 out of the 6 tiers unlocked, and I just unlocked the 4th. So I really cannot wait to grind this game some more after this commentary. I've got very little to do today. The last 16 days I've been working without a day off. So, and at the restaurant, my last bout at the restaurant before the year ended, I worked 11 shifts, excuse me, not 11 shifts, 11 days straight, and 15 shifts. So 4 doubles, and then the rest were singles. And yeah, I'm pretty tired in terms of that aspect, but it's nice to have a day off today. So in getting ready for the new job, which starts on Monday, which I'm extremely hyped for, and just good times ahead, and especially with this channel. It's funny how that works. With this game, I completed this challenge. I completed Scump's challenge with this game just now at the beginning of this year. Last year, I completed the Black Ops 3 70 kill TDM challenge, and I did that on stream as well, which was the icing on the cake to me personally. But in Infinite Warfare and in Advanced Warfare, I got close, but I couldn't quite get the 70 kills in a TDM. I think 63 and 65 were the best I've got respectively. I might go back and finish that off later on at some point in time, but yeah, so that's pretty interesting. But and as far as COD 4, number one, I want you to tell me, in the original COD 4, was the flinch as strong as it was in this game? Because the flinch in this game sucks, but the time to kill isn't as high as Black Ops 4. Very far from it, actually. So it's, I guess, kind of not as bad in a sense. I don't know, but yeah, was the flinch as bad? Is sound whoring a thing? Because in this game, I know in the original COD 4, everybody's saying that Dead Silence, Bandolier, and Stopping Power were the trio to run. But in this game, it doesn't seem quite as apparent. Stopping Power, for me personally, with SMGs, are a must, especially if you're going to take people out at a distance, and especially if you're going to use a suppressor as well. So at least that's with my experience. But please feel free to educate me on this game, because there's so much that I don't know. I'm just learning as I go along. So if there's anything specific that you want to tell me that you think I should be aware of, please let me know down in the comments section. But yeah, I'm having a blast with this game. I certainly hope you guys don't mind the gameplay being Modern Warfare Remastered. Obviously, I still have Black Ops 4 gameplay that I will be posting, but there's also Modern Warfare Remastered. And I'm actually glad also at the same time from a content standpoint, because number one, you guys said in a previous video that I made, all of you in the comment section that responded basically said that you don't care which flavor of COD I play, that you're here for my commentaries or my personality, which is very humbling to me, because I still like to think as my commentaries as the weak link to my videos, but everybody has their own views and their opinions. But I think I'm getting better. But but there's also the fact that Modern Warfare 4 is probably going to be the next Call of Duty. So to go back and play a Modern Warfare game is something that fits those kind of videos very well. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for this one. I ran out of gameplay footage. As always, if you enjoyed this video, let me know, and if you didn't, let me know what I could do to make my videos better. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.